What coin grading companies do coin dealers use, and why do they choose the coin grading companies that they do use? We're going to talk about that in this video. We're going to go over all the grading companies, the major grading companies that are out there, and talk about the benefits, the pros and the cons of each. And maybe it'll help you decide which company you might want to use. So stay tuned. My name is Daniel, and you're watching Coin Help You. Thanks for watching my latest video on the coin grading companies that coin dealers use and why. Here is my help community. If you have a question about a coin, currency, or just a general question about numismatics or coin collecting in general, come over here, post the images, your questions. We'll be glad to help you out. I'll be glad to help you out. Here is the link to help you get started. Also a video. We have a guide to help you out. Here is my website, portsmouthcoinshop.com. If you're interested in buying coins from us or just checking out the coins that we have to offer, we have an order number you can call for orders only if you need to call in an order. Otherwise, you can go through the checkout, use PayPal, credit card, no sales tax, and no credit card fees over here on our website. So first off, we have the new grading company called CAC that used to just sticker PCGS and NGC coins. Then we have PCGS Coin Grading Company, NGC Coin Grading Company, Annex Coin Grading Company, and ICG, Independent Coin Graders. So let's talk about each one of these. A coin dealer would choose CAC currently because they are considered the most conservative. And there's a lot of uproar at first about this because they were problem grading PCGS problem-free coins or not crossing over. And that means they were being very strict, especially on tone coins and bright white coins, coins that right on the edge, and also 70 Silver Eagles. So if a coin dealer wants the most out of their coins, they're going to try to get them in a CAC problem-free holder. Also, the CAC stickers, there's the green and there's the gold. The gold is the most coveted. But that's another reason. You can still send off coins to CAC to get a sticker on them. Currently, I think they're still doing that. So those are the reasons that you would choose CAC, is because they're most conservative and the coins sell for more in these holders. They don't have the huge market share that PCGS has currently, but it is a growing trend. This was also started by Albanese. He helped start PCGS and NGC as well, but not Annex. CAC will not cross over Annex coins or sticker them. PCGS will, but they'll usually downgrade Annex coins. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is, whether you like it or not. PCGS is probably the leader in the market, even though CAC has gained a lot of ground. But most coins for PCGS will go for more, but it's pretty close to NGC until it comes to modern coins. If you're going to send off modern Lincoln Memorials and cents and half dollars and proofs and things like that, they're going to go for more in a PCGS holder. So that would be a reason why a dealer would choose PCGS. Also, overall, coins will just go for a little bit more in PCGS holders. And once you get them in a problem-free PCGS holder, you can always send them to CAC to see if you can get the sticker on it. So you can have the best of both worlds. As a coin dealer, that's what you're doing. You're trying to maximize the profit on your coins. So that's what you would do. So my choice, personally, would be PCGS and send them to CAC. That's how I would do it. That's why I choose PCGS. Plus, I'm already a member. Coins tend to go for more, and it's just easier to keep track of using one grading service. You know, like I said, and that's mostly for U.S. coins. So that's why a coin dealer would send that to them, as well as some coin collectors and coin dealers like the registry sets. That's a thing that people enjoy. Also, the most rare coins in the world, most of them are graded by PCGS. So that's another thing, or at least most valuable. Let's put it that way. So that would be the reasons that a coin dealer would choose PCGS. They've been around for a long time. They've got a big market share, a big name. Now, NGC. NGC is great with world coins, authenticating coins. They're almost on par with PCGS. They have a registry set. Their grading's to me the same. It's just the same inconsistent grading as any other. When you got people grading coins, coin graders, or human error, I should say, human grading. A lot of people will choose NGC just because they like the brand. It's like Chevy and Ford. You just choose one over the other. But I will say this. A lot of NGC coins will not cross over to PCGS. I've seen it plenty of times. NGC is not as conservative as PCGS on most coins. Their price guide is kind of underpriced. It's not really kept up much. And so PCGS is overpriced. That's one of the cons against PCGS. Their price guide's way inflated. But anyway, NGC is a little underinflated. You can't really go by that, and that's why I tell people to get them a gray sheet, go by that, because it's an average of all of them. That's the best thing to do, because there's a retail and a wholesale there you can look at. It's worth the money. Believe me, it's worth the money. Anyway, NGC is good for that, good for conservation. They have a conservation. So does PCGS. But they're all great for authenticating coins. Conservation. Your NGC and PCGS almost go hand in hand. But if I had world coins and some coins that in PCGS might not hold her, like a gold token, because I just had that happen to me recently, a California gold token, PCGS won't hold her, but NGC will. There's some things like that that's going on. They also have NGCX, for some modern stuff. That's another thing about NGC. They're kind of in more of the modern thing going on here. They also do special holders. Also, you can do special labels. So NGC offers a little more things like this. You just have to talk with them. You get your membership and, see what things they have to offer. Coming over here to the website, you've got the holders and labels, specialty services, NGCX. You got the green label, NGC, ancient, shipwreck certification, imaging services. I mean, they have some things that PCGS doesn't offer. So that's why a lot of people use NGC. And like I said, when it comes to world coins, that's probably where I'm going to do. I'm going to send them to the NGC tokens and things like that PCGS won't hold, or I'll do that. Then we have Annex. And Annex, unfortunately, even though they are on par with NGC and PCGS and CAC in coin grading and authentication, identifying clean coins as well as counterfeits, they don't share the market share, and people consider their grades one grade lower than the other ones. It's unfortunate. That's just the way the market is. I'm not saying I made it up. I'm not saying that it's fair, but that's the way it is. One thing about Annex, you don't have to have a membership. Their fees are cheaper. And if you have more common coins that you want to have graded, you'll have less money in them if you use Annex. They're great for low value mint errors, low value double dies and varieties like RPMs and things like that. Coins that you're not sure whether you should send it off to PCGS or NGC, so you want to try a cheaper alternative just to see. You might get a grade lower at PCGS or NGC, but at least you'll know if your coin's clean or not, or if it's authentic. Annex would be great for authenticating just a bunch of common date gold coins that you don't want to put a lot of money in, but just to make sure they're authentic. That's another thing. Now Annex has a registry set, so you can use them for that. I don't like their holders. That's one of the cons here, but some people do like their holders. But they're a good grading company, and they're good for a lot of different reasons. And I just, stated a few of them. That would be the reason why some dealers would use Annex to send off a bunch of common coins just to get them in a holder, get a grade on them to sell them as wholesale or bulk or whatever. All of them offer bulk submissions. I don't know about Annex as far as they're just cheaper, so you're going to have less money in your coin anyway, no matter how many you send to them. Sometimes you have to ask for permission to send so many to these grading companies. But bulk submission is where a lot of dealers will send anyways, because they're going to have cheaper fees overall in each coin. Dealers are sending coins off because they're wanting to make more money on their coins. That's why dealers do it. Collectors might just want it in a holder, want it authenticated, maybe for the future, leaving it to their family. They want it to be worth more. But a lot of coin collectors don't send off most of their coins like a coin dealer would. So there's different reasons why you would use these companies, but basically everybody's going to use them for the same. They'll authenticate your coins first and foremost. Then they will identify them whether they're cleaned or not cleaned or problem-free. That's second. Then there's the grade. And remember, whenever you're looking at tiers like mint errors and varieties, you need to make sure you select the correct tier. And you got to pay for it, because they will not identify them for you. They won't do the research unless you pay for it, because they are a business. They're in it to make money. Then you have ICG. ICG, or they'll hold or counterfeits for you. Really, that would be the only reason why I'd use ICG, because they are considered the most liberal grading company. Out of all of them, coins sell for a lot less than their holders. But if you just wanted to test the waters, maybe send in a 50-50 coin to see if they'll not label it cleaned, this would be your opportunity. Not a lot of cons, pros with ICG. I mean, they're independent coin graders. They're not affiliated with dealers and things like that, as far as I know. They'll grade about anything. They'll put about anything in a holder. So if you got something and you're not sure about a token or anything like that and you want to get it in a holder, ICG would be good, because NGC and PCGS and Annex, even though they have their certain things they'll holder a little differently than each other, ICG will holder almost about anything you send to them. Now, I can't verify they'll do everything, but if you've got certain tokens, tax tokens and things like that, they usually will put them in a holder for you. You know, they need the business because they are on the lower tier of all the rest of them, but they are still considered a reputable grading company. So you can use them. Just don't expect your coins to go for the 70 prices if they're modern coins. It's just not going to happen. And they do sell for a little less on the market. And CAC won't cross them over. I don't know about Annex. I don't know about NGC. Like I said, you always want to consult the grading company if you have in-depth questions, because this video is just the basics. The basics why a coin dealer would choose what company. Also, ICG is going to be a little bit cheaper than the rest of them as well. They probably have some deals. You can check out their services and fees. Every one of these companies have their services and fees, and it's always better. Like I said, here's 100 plus coins you got to call, 76 to 100 coins. You know, it gives you an idea. That's the best thing to do, is to go to their website, call them if you don't see your questions answered, and because each company will have their own customer service and their own way of doing business. So hopefully this might have helped you decide on what grading company to use. And like I said, take your notes, write it down. Some of the things that I said, go to their site, call the company, email the company, read through their website. Most of your questions will be answered if you just go to the coin grading company's website and read through all their coin grading services and fees and all the ways that they grade coins. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.